Stellar Fist by George W. Proctor. Earth is now a snowball. It has been destroyed twice over by its careless stewards. Ariane Pilon, the protagonist, lives there in deliberate isolation. But the government needs Ariane and her psionic abilities. Her ex-husband, Faxon, is sent to retrieve her. Ariane is something of a musical archaeologist. She time travels to Earth's distant past and recovers music from long-gone ages. She also has a passion for cultivating bonsai trees. During performances of ancient music, Ariane uses her psionic abilities, influencing audiences to feel the music more deeply. She is called a mood weaver. There are protesters on the frozen earth who resent this psychic intrusion. Ariane's brother John has been the victim of a complete mind wipe. Absolutely nothing of his mind remains. When Ariane uses her psionic powers to probe John, she is startled and frightened by the fact that no vestige of his personality or memory remains. When this tragedy befell him, John was prospecting in a system where rare elements are abundant. The government and multiple corporations are eager to exploit such elements. The race to the area is something like a gold rush, attracting ruthless speculators. It's obvious Proctor was trying to create a fully developed female protagonist, so naturally she is also a mother. There is an overly long 3-page sequence in which Ariane plants bonsai trees with her young son Todd. Faxon is Todd's father. Later in the novel, he claims to love Ariane and Todd, but we never get the sense that he really does. Faxon is, like many male characters in film and television these days, pretty much a token male influence, someone to resist, a challenge for Ariane to foil with her superior female perspective. Ariane does not want to go with Faxon, but she has no choice after a bomb nearly takes her life. Then, on the spacecraft taking her to the planet where her psionic abilities are needed, those very abilities alert her when a nurse tries to inject her with poison. It is thought that Mashuko, a sinister corporation, may be behind the attempts to assassinate her. A sort of government AI overseer named Kate Dunbar is introduced. She's a fully developed female personality who lives in cyberspace, and no one knows for sure how she came to be. We learn Kate intends to transplant her consciousness into the body of a beautiful human female clone, but no sooner is this plot angle set up than Kate is shut down, evidently lost forever after decades of dwelling in cyberspace. Did Proctor intend to bring Kate back in a subsequent novel? I have no idea. Ariane's destination has been named Haven Found by the human inhabitants who colonized it many generations earlier. They live a strangely primitive lifestyle, even though they have access to technology. Most of the people there have closely bonded with cute little furry creatures called Tika, who are described as being something like a monkey mixed with a cat. Ariane has been warned that all psionic operatives who have been sent to Havenfound previously were identified and murdered. She learns that any children with psionic abilities born on the planet are killed in infancy. Right away, one of the emissaries from a powerful corporation is identified as a soul stealer by a sort of female gatekeeper. His throat is unceremoniously slit and his body left to feed the soil. A whole string of trials are arranged for the exploration party to learn if they are worthy to meet the fully realized, a secretive elite hidden somewhere on the planet. After passing the tests with flying colors, Ariane is taken to a hidden interstellar craft, but is told it is a museum honoring the original settlers from Earth. It's not. It's a real spacecraft. And there are others like it hidden all over the planet, ready to send someone or something out into the galaxy. The cute little Tika creatures turn out not to be pets. There's a deeper relationship in play between them and their human caregivers. Eventually, both merge into a single life form, which then is ready to change yet again into a voracious thing, something like a huge locust that devours everything in its path. These hungry destroyers are preparing to escape Havenfound once they have consumed every life form, both plant and animal. George Proctor has done some imaginative world building here, but he destroys the products of his imagination as quickly as he creates them. This novel has a lot of tangents that sort of lead nowhere. After the big setup, Ariane really doesn't use her psionic abilities as much as we would expect. Ariane was warned that psionic practitioners would be detected and exterminated on this strange world. Still, she uses her abilities and nothing bad happens to her. We receive no explanation as to why she gets a free pass. This book contains enough interesting story elements for 3 or 4 novels. Unfortunately, none are ever fully realized. I think George Proctor was a very imaginative writer who could have used the help of a strong editor. Evidently, SF novels with a military component, like stuff written by Heinlein or Haldeman, were very popular at the time of this book's release. Both the cover art and the title seem to pander to fans of military SF. The title, Stellar Fist, is completely inappropriate for this story, and the soldier in the cover art is completely misleading. Nothing even remotely resembling this happens in the book. I can imagine a lot of disgruntled readers who were lured in by the title and the art, only to learn it's a story with a moody female protagonist, and has no military component at all. Movie distributors and genre fiction publishers both have a long history of attracting audiences under false pretenses. The reason I even bought this book is more personal than usual. In the early 1980s, George Proctor and Warren Norwood were the only science fiction authors I knew of who were local to the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I took my first adult writing class from Norwood, and my friend Tom Fagan took a similar class from Proctor. Because of that connection, when I spotted this novel at Half Price Books for only 99 cents, I figured why not? Halfway through the book, I found a receipt. In 1989, some science fiction fan bought this book from the gift shop at the Ponderosa Motel in Temple, Texas. Judging from the placement of the receipt in the book, I'd say that person never finished reading it. And judging from the fact that the receipt was still in the book, I'd say I am only the second reader to open this copy of Stellar Fist. Stellar Fist by George W. Proctor, an imaginative novel that falls short of its potential.